Hey, 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 hey. What? Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, and my nephew Paulie, just got in from Virginia, and he's a Marine, and we're happy to see him. And they're inside catching up and finishing breakfast. I came out here to start some work. He's in town for 2 weeks. This is a good guy. Wait till you guys meet him. If I don't introduce him today, in the next few days, you'll definitely meet him. He's a fun guy, cool guy. Okay, so we're gonna get started today on some work. I'm kind of souped up, so I'm gonna take advantage of this energy and kiss my dog. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Like I'm crazy. What? Ready? Having such a hard time working on that painting over there, guys, that I decided to take a breather, come visit my brother at the Daiquiri Lounge. You can't read that sign with this camera and this lighting, sorry. But once I enter these doors, there's no audio, so we'll see what I can do. I needed that. I wish you could read that sign, but you can't. I put on a show a few minutes ago called Westworld. It's a new show. I guess it's HBO or Showtime or maybe Netflix or something. I don't know. But it's a cool show. Anthony Hopkins, there's a bunch of real amazing actors in it. And great concept. It's like people pay to go into this dream world of sorts and live this cowboy lifestyle, like, you know, early cowboy stuff, you know, like old Wild Bill and, you know, gunfights and cowboys and Indians type atmosphere, right? And while they're there, they're invincible, and the characters that are created to be their hosts are just, you know, computer programs in a sense. Now, there's only 2 episodes that I know of, and I'm 20 minutes into the first one, and I put it on not with the intention of watching it, but of having something interesting to listen to while I worked. Well, I put it on and I just can't take my eyes off of it. And in the show, they have these obvious experts, you know, the reenactors, the people who dress up in the cowboy garb and go do reenactments of, you know, say the Battle at the Alamo and all those type things, right? I worked with those guys before. Not anybody in this movie per se, but you never know, maybe. I've only seen one guy so far that looked like he was actually a reenactor. He looks like he lives in that time period, like he's from that time, like he just teleported here from whatever year that was. Well, those guys, they are into the role, man. Like, they live that lifestyle. They live it. When we were filming the movie The Alamo, the new one with Billy Bob Thornton and all those guys in it, I was in the Mexican army, believe it or not. My hair was long, I grew a beard, they dyed it all black, and, you know, I was a little overweight at the time. A lot of weight. I weighed about 215. And that's too big for a Mexican soldier in that time in that army, because they marched for 1,000,000 miles to get there. And so they were pretty thin in those days, and they probably didn't eat very well, you know what I mean? So, long story short, we're at breakfast one of the days, you know, when we get there. It was like an evening call, so we had to be there by like 6 o'clock in the evening, and we worked till 6 o'clock in the morning. And when we first get there, they serve you food. We call it breakfast, but you get it. It's the first meal on the set, breakfast. Anyway, I go to the breakfast tent and I'm getting breakfast foods. They had like pancakes and sausage and like scrambled eggs and toast and all this stuff. And they took care of us really well. Those guys really did a good job. But those reenactors, man, they were really into it. And me being overweight on the wrong side of the army for that weight, one of the guys comes up to me and was like really leaning on me, like, "What are you doing eating that?" I was like, "Having breakfast." Like, like, what? And he's, totally in his cowboy attire. These aren't clothes from the movie. This is this guy's wardrobe. You know what I mean? He had the long, crinkly beard and the pointy mustache, and he looked dirty. And I think his name was Outhouse Jack. I don't know what it was. But yeah, he really started leaning in on me about what I'm eating and that I'm fat. And like, he came out and told me that. Like, he was like, "You're too fat to be in this film." And I was like, well, don't go telling that to the people that counts. Like, I was just like, And what it was, I looked down at my plate and had like 22 sausages on there. But that was it. I hadn't even gotten to the toast and the pancakes yet. It was just like a bunch of sausage links and bacon or something, right? And I look at him and I said, it's a low carbs thing. And he kind of like looked at me and nodded his head like, "Mm-hmm, you fat ass." And I just marched away. I didn't even go to any other table for any other pancakes or nothing. I just went to my own little area under a tree and ate my breakfast. But yeah, man, jerk. And then the whole time, every time I saw that guy, I didn't get to see him very often because he was on the Alamo soldier side. I was on the Mexican soldier side. So I didn't see him that often, but occasionally I did see him at like breakfast, dinner, lunch type atmospheres. And then he would be right there with me like, "Hand me an apple." "You asshole." He handed me an apple. Anyway, it just reminded me of that story because I'm watching this show right here, so thought I'd share. Well, I tried to work myself out of that slump I was in because of the whole paint color thing. I kind of did, kind of didn't. I got in a better attitude about it, a better peace of mind, or what? Better. I feel better. I did try to start that blue jean project tonight, but I don't have any glue sticks. I have 2 glue guns with no glue sticks. One of the glue guns has like half a glue stick in it. I just don't think that's enough. It may be, but I don't want to get started and then not be able to finish because that'll make me go bananas and I'll have to leave to go to Walmart and get glue sticks and come back and finish it, you know what I mean? So I'd rather not start it. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. That's just the way it goes. That's right. Oh yeah. Robbie Neville, look it up. C'est la vie. No relation to Aaron Neville, I guarantee you. Well, I don't know. But I doubt it. Once you look up the video and watch it, then you'll understand why I don't think so. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's vlog. I got a few more views on it than I normally would for just a regular old vlog. So, thank you. I appreciate it. That makes me feel great. It's getting closer and closer to Halloween, and I haven't done any scary stories or anything, but I do want to do some. Now, I don't know what to do yet. I have a few stories. I just don't think that they're like scary. You know, scary for me when I was a kid, but once I start thinking about it, I'm like, no, I was just a big old girl. On that note, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, guys. Tomorrow, my cousin and her husband host a beer run. It's like a charity thing, and they have like craft beer and all this, and then every so many yards or whatever, they check in at a checkpoint and drink a beer and then continue with the whole, yeah, it's one of those. It'd be really fun to go and film for you guys, but I'm not running. Not me, Jubilee. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get my sister to film some and send it to me. It'll be fun. Okay. Take care. Have a safe weekend. Remember to plan your Halloween costumes in advance so you're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off on the 30th. And whatever you do, drive safely, think wisely, and use your brain. Make wise decisions. And wash your butt. Talk at you later. Bye.